Good morning. It's morning YAP. I am happy to be here. Hey, listen, yesterday I saw this video and I've sent it. Don't do that. Piper's trying to turn off the camera. I saw this video by Christiana Smith, and y'all know that I'm a fan of the Christiana Smith. And I'm like, okay, yeah, like that is the content, A, that I want to consume, but B, that I want to create. And so she was talking about how we, together, we have literally had the lived experience of something that we thought was impossible, which is that we can't open that one, which is that the world literally shut down for COVID, right? It's not something that, we're trying to convince people of. It happened. We lived it together. And so why then, if we lived that horrible thing together, do we have such issue being delusional, being imaginative about the world that we could potentially build? Did you take my brush? Hold on. We found it. Okay, so, and this is something I feel like I've talked about this on here before, but it is something that I'm really delving into about how, I in particular can hold all of the things that are happening during the day and share about them, and also know that there is another reality that we could all agree to, right? And this is what we were kind of talking about. I don't remember if it was yesterday or last week or whatever, but at some point, it was yesterday, about the poverty line. It's we legitimately could just decide together that money isn't real. We could be that delusionally imaginative together. We could decide that just because something is high up, that it doesn't mean that something else has to be down low, right? So anyway, I that video, it just landed me right back into how many people are how do you hold it all? How do you keep going? How do you whatever, how, and I saw this morning as well, a video that was talking, no, Piper, leave it alone. Leave it in there. A video that was talking about, the worst of the worst during slavery. And then I saw a video from that same person talking about the worst of the worst part of the Holocaust, which, yes, we talk about the Jewish loss of life, but there were a lot of people that were killed in the Holocaust that were not Jewish, right? Lots of people. And in the comment section, someone in the comment section said, no, we're not going to open that. That's not for your lips. In the comment section, people were like, I don't know how you, report on this, and how you hold it all, and don't go into deep dark depression. And it's well, some of us can hold both. We know what happened, and we are delusional enough to know that there can be a different world, right? We are delusional enough to know that these things can happen and are happening, and refuse to let it continue to be our reality. And I talk so much about Harriet Tubman because Harriet Tubman was a person that just point blank was this does not have to be reality. Freedom can be my reality. Freedom can be the reality for all the people and all over the world, right? And she literally got thousands, I don't know if it's thousands, hundreds at least, of people to freedom, right? All because she was delusional enough to believe that that did not have to be her reality. And if Harriet Tubman can believe that in the midst of one of the worst, if not the worst atrocity that we look back on and we talk about consistently, then we can be delusional in today's day and age, right? About the new world. And it could happen in our lifetime. And that was the point that Christiana was making. We sometimes have this idea, and I've talked about this before, we sometimes have this idea in our noggins that the new world, the thing that we're fighting for, the freedom that we want, the liberation for everybody, can only happen after the death of, the activists now, right? Because we've seen this happen time and time again. We don't have to make that agreement. We could be delusional enough to believe that it's going to happen tomorrow. that it's going to happen by the end of the week, that it's going to happen, uh-oh, this is not a good one for you. Sorry, babes. Hold on. Pause. So, what delusion are you believing today? What joyful delusion are you believing today? Let me know in the comment section. Abolish life. No. Abolish ICE. Do good work. Make good trouble. Joy is our revolution. And I will see you next time. Toodles.